Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Cheese Friday. I see Tutu Q Cat's here and Carrie is here. We'll give everybody a few minutes to join up and for things to sync. I don't know how this is going to work. I just finished with work, and instead of trying to squeeze everything into my kitchen, which means moving a laptop, moving a camera, I was like, I'm going to use my phone and sit in my little living room. So here we are. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, it's definitely chilly here. And let's see. Okay, so that's what we've got here. Oh my gosh, it is miserable cold, especially after it was in the 70s, and now it's not even 50 outside. I'm not loving it. I am especially not loving it because I looked and tomorrow it's supposed to get into the 60s, but not until later in the day. And this morning, and tomorrow morning, of course, the sensors for my new bike came in, and I got to bike my way over to the store, but it's going to be really cold. Hey, Jen. Oh, yeah, New Cat's doing great. They're all having a good time. It's the cutest thing. She hoards the toys. So after they get scattered out for a bit, eventually they all wind up together, and she sits on them like a little dragon horde. It's hilarious. Hi, Gigi's here. Oh, and Carrie says that he's turning in some paperwork so he can go to a local college. Nice, that'll be great. That'll be really good for you. Hi, Brenda and Lisa. 69. I would be excited if it was 69, even if it rained, because it would still be better. Hi, Roz. Nice to see you. And Shelly. So, whoops, my dog is sneezing. Okay. So, anyways, let's do Cheese Friday first, and then we can go from there. I've been dying for my cheese all day, you guys. I was waiting for my meal this afternoon, which I guess we'll call it fancy girl dinner. I don't know. So this is Black Radish Creamery, and this is their cheese that they call Catlett. The reason it's called Catlett is after the farm. The people who own it is known as the Catlett family. They're part of the Ohio Cheese Association. And this is it says mountain style cheese, but what it is it's their type of Swiss, but it's made here in Ohio. Oh, Shelly says it's 82 there and thunderstorms around 5. Let's hope we keep power. Yeah, I hope you do. That would be not great to lose power. But right now, I'm super grateful because just a little ways north, they had some absolutely devastating tornadoes, and I will say it looks terrible. The whole place is obliterated, and then they said it was only an E2, and I'm like, there's no way. I saw some of that footage, and I saw how a majority of the little township around Indian Lake is just utterly destructed. I don't know. They've lost their mind there with that, but yeah. Not good. I do have a friend who's running some cases of water up there tomorrow, and some of the people who were just doing general rescue. And of course, we were up. We had to do some things to assist our sister utility to help de-energize some of the live electricity. Just like a lot of stuff has to happen. So, anyways, the big thing here, Catlett cheese. Look at that glorious color. It is just so deeply rich, and some of it is because of the milk. It's all from, they've got 3 types of cows there, Guernsey, Jersey, and I forget the third one. But their milk is a really highly rated milk, won many, many awards. And like I said, even though it's a Swiss type of cheese, but you notice it doesn't have holes. But it is still it's a semi-hard cheese, so you can see you could easily slice this. Swiss-type cheeses, regardless of what kind, are excellent melting cheeses. And Shelley says she's going to need 1 cooler just for cheese when they visit. I will tell you, Black Radish cheese, because they're specialty, are pricey. That's why we always buy just these little ones, as opposed to like getting great big old blocks. But they are delicious. What we should actually do, Sharon, tell me you agree with me, is we should make a trip up north just a little bit and go to Grandpa's Cheese Barn. How do you not go to Grandpa's Cheese Barn? Even if it's not the best, it is just so ridiculous. We definitely need though. Shelly says budget 500 to 1,000. Hey, Keto Simple, good to see you. Anyways, so here we are. This rich, buttery, delicious Swiss cheese, excellent for melting. I already showed you the color. I will tell you, it's a natural rind, but it's a pressed cloth rind, so you can see that it gets like that hatched mark and a little bit of that patterning and coloration to it. So, Keto Simple says, what about the cheese castle in Wisconsin? Yeah, but I don't live in Wisconsin, and I do live here in in Ohio, right down the road from the Grandpa's Cheese Barn. And Lisa wants a t-shirt. We can do that. We can get you a t-shirt. So, man, just blown away. So anyways, so it's got just a teensy bit of Swiss Sharp, and then it's like super, super creamy and buttery, and just kind of permeates through your mouth. Delightful. Now, Swiss cheeses, it's a semi-hard cheese, and then beyond that, for pairings, you would pair it with like fruits. So excellent if you're keto to have with like your strawberries, your blackberries, your blueberries. If you are not a ketogenic person and you enjoy fruits, super excellent with pears and apples and that kind of family of fruit. It's also really good with your really crisp and sharp white wines. So if you get a Chardonnay, make sure it's that kind that's really on the high citrusy end and not the one that's on the high butter end. So, or if you're me, you would say the yucky kind, which would taste good with this cheese. So that's our cheese. I'm going to eat that, but I just want a little more to chit chat. It's really good. And Carrie says he's glad he's here with us. He got some bad news today from the VA. They denied him off his injuries. Oh, just make sure you keep appealing. You might look and see if there's free legal aid in your area. Just type in free legal aid near me in your Google, because often what's needed for stuff like that is a lawyer. Companies, governments, social services, the VA, all of those organizations love to deny until a lawyer gets involved, and then they deny it a couple more times, and then the lawyers can help push it through. And of course, who can afford lawyers? But that's why there is legal aid services across the United States. That's my advice here. So let's see. Sharon's making a list of places to go and things to get. Cheese Barn. Yep. And all right. So anyway, so the other thing I have is today I had to run out during my lunch break because we found an outlet store right near us that just opened up. And okay, so like it's been like 3 years. I desperately need a mid-weight jacket because I have a super warm winter hoodie. And then I just have light shirt layers, my little thermal shirts that I can layer up. No, you don't have to be sorry, Carrie. It's fine. I don't have better advice other than lawyer. That's what you would need at this point. So if you can't and you don't have the spoons for it, that's okay. But yeah, that's where we're at. I am having an afternoon coffee, something that I don't always do, but today, it's cold, it's dreary, and I was like, I really want a second cup. Anyways, I got it just right too. So this store is called Sierra, and it's just an outlet store. So they get all of the like last year's models and returns and crazy stuff like that. And yeah, so Brenda's saying I need something to keep the wind back when I ride. Shelly says my coffee will help me stay up for a Friday night feast. I'll try. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, so I bought myself a jacket there. It's North Face, And unfortunately, I already took the tag off, but it was like originally $160, and it was priced at $49, and then clearanced at 50% off. So there we go. But yeah, so, and it's super bright, so it'll definitely help me stand out. Like, don't tell me you didn't see me on my big old gigantic e-bike going down the road in giant safety orange. But yeah, so I was excited by that. What a bargain, right? So, and it just made it a softer blow to spend the money on a jacket. It felt superfluous, but I'm just so tired of struggling in the wind and just like either broiling away in my winter coat when it's too warm for the winter coat, or freezing to death because I don't have an appropriate jacket. So that was my big splurge. But there was a bonus at that outlet store. Carrie says I need more orange color. I don't know that it gets more orange than that. So, but here was the cool thing. I also got Nick sticks. I got 3 of these, and they're 2 to a pack. Nick sticks are awesome meat sticks. I really love them. They're, we've heard about them a lot on YouTube by keto people. We all love Nick sticks. Unfortunately, the stuff is underneath their discounted label. You should see the normal price was $2.79, and again, 50 cents off. If you buy the Nick sticks full bore, they're definitely more. It says $3.50 is the normal price. So that was good. I was very excited for that. So, like I said, that I was making myself a high-end grilled dinner. So meat sticks, fancy cheese, and I'm splurging tonight because I'm having something that's not always in the agenda, because I also got this at that store. I bought all 4 of the ones that they had. So you got to do what you get. Now, these are normally like $5 or $6 on the internet, and so they were marked down to $2.99, and then again 50% off of that, so $1.50. Okay, well, definitely take the dogs out before it rains. That's definitely a good priority. So yeah, it's chocolate. It's a Good Sam. We've got them a couple times in the keto crate, and I always bulk at the total carbs because it's 2.5 servings, and each serving is 15 total carbs. And I'm not a type of person who really gets too excited about net carbs, but I worry less about this if I have a serving, and I won't have a whole serving of this. It's dark chocolate sea salt nibs, 55% cacao. So it's going to be pretty sturdy. I probably will not eat a third of this, but just in case, I know what it is. But it's 12 grams of allulose, and allulose tends to lower your blood sugar. I've eaten mostly meat today. No, I had a keto chow soup this morning. I had soup, and then I had some cheeseburger and a little bit of bacon mixed into it. So really low on the carbs anyways. But allulose isn't just like fiber that you don't digest, because fiber does still impact your body. Allulose is excreted through your urine, like your body cannot digest it. And it tends to lower your blood sugar, so I worry less about it. Now, I would say I'm not going to chow down the whole bar, because there's still that no such thing as negating, you know what I mean? Like, you can't take carbs away from your day. But I'm certainly not going to feel bad if I eat like one little strip right here. For me, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 servings. I know a lot of people would have more, but I won't, because I'd rather have my cheese and my meat sticks. But I think it'll be really nice to finish my night out. And like I said, this one says retail price is $4.99, but I've seen them online for more. And $2.99 and 50% off, $1.50. You can barely buy a regular candy bar for $1.50 these days. And Sharon says she doesn't count allulose. The others she does when she makes something that needs an added sweetener, and then allulose is her go-to. Yeah, and Brenda says she's been trying to use allulose when she needs a sweetener. Yeah, I do like to use allulose. Sometimes we need an extra bump, but usually if I've got the allulose, if you add just like a couple drops of like monk fruit extract or a drop of sucralose, the combination boosts that sweetness like really heavy, and that tends to really bring it all together. But so I really like allulose, and I like the way it really softens a lot of the stuff that I use it in. If I put a little bit into a keto chow biscuit, it really makes it brown up, but it also makes the texture softer. Oh, and Carrie had the Rubio's tea for a treat. I love that Rubio's tea. It's such a nice roasty flavor. That was a great choice. So, in fact, let me open this chocolate bar and show you, because I've shown you when we get them in keto crates, but we don't open the chocolate. We usually, because we save it off for like ages. In fact, the last time, there was one in the last keto crate, and I actually closed the keto crate up because I want to take it at the end of the month with me to the convention. I figure not only for myself, but I can introduce some people to some of the other snacks. So, by the way, this is also Good Sam says be an ally for small farms. It tells you they have better practices for the environment. They've got a QR code so you can learn more about their dark chocolate bars and a little bit of their products. They're out of, it says it's a product of Colombia, which is probably where they get the cacao, and then it's distributed out of Greenwich, Connecticut. Oh, it's getting dark outside. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be here tonight. The weather keeps changing, so I'm really hoping that if it's going to thunder and rain, that it happens now. You guys, I have a cat staring at me like as if he's getting a treat, and it's like it's my chocolate. Dream on, cat. Dream on. So, anyways, it is sealed well in this little in the tin foil, so I have to work at it a little bit. And let's see. So you can see, yeah, check it out. It looks really good. Has a nice snap. And this is what I'll be eating this evening. Well, let's have one piece right now. It has that, it's gorgeous. You can see that it's glossy and tempered really nice. Mmm. Mmm. It's really nice. The little bit of salt really brings everything out. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, yeah. That's really good. And it is very sturdy chocolate. You get that nice chocolatey taste, but then also that little bitter bite. And then it's tamped by little bits of the salt crystals. Oh, they did a great job with that one. Carrie says he wishes he could have white chocolate. That he wishes he could have the chocolate, but as we know, from our streams, that Carrie has issues with caffeine. It impacts him negatively. He says he is interested in trying the white chocolate. They always have more stuff in the white chocolate than the dark chocolate. Yeah, white chocolate is questionable. What you could do, though, is if you came across, and I do find it in a lot of bargain stores periodically, is cocoa butter. That's what they make white chocolate from. You could easily temper it with, take your cocoa butter, temper it with a sweetener if you want, with a little bit of cream or butter, and give it that glossy, and then lay it out. There are other things you can do to make it a better textured chocolate, but I have a feeling that you are probably not a person who consumes inulin or other things like that, the emulsifiers. So let's see. Brenda says her oldest is driving up from Cincinnati tonight, so hoping for no storms. Yeah, I definitely just would like the storms to clear out for a little bit. Shelley agrees, salt on chocolate is the best. And Brenda says now she wants cheese and chocolates. Oh, Gigi says they've got sunny skies and 62 degrees in her part of Ohio. The weather is so funny. Wow. Oh, I would be thrilled. So let's see. Oh, and Carrie says, yeah, you forgot about the cocoa butter. So he's tried inulin and it didn't do well for him. Yeah, inulin is one of those questionable ingredients. It's 50-50 if you can handle it or not. And, you have a lot of sensitivities, so I'm not surprised that it was a problem for you. I don't have an issue with inulin, so occasionally when I'm feeling extra creative and I have a little bit of free time, I don't mind making my own chocolate bars, but it's a lot of work, way more than I want it to be. So when I get something like this and it's actually good, I'm really thrilled. Mm. So now I have my new fancy pants jacket that better last me like the next 15 to 20 years because I'm not buying another one. So the plan is, Trek Store called me and said the sensors for my bike have come in. The sensors help monitor your speed and cadence and help you for better training. So I will ride in, and it's good because there's a little bit of a squeal periodically on my bike, which makes me think that the wheel is that we call it out of true. And I think that just because it's brand new put together, sometimes that kind of stuff happens just as you ride it. You get to know, you take it, they tighten everything back up. I have some adjustments to the handlebars I want them to make. I could do it myself, but it's brand new, and they're going to be putting sensors on it anyway, so they can do it. But because right now my hands are on the handlebars in this direction, and I just want them to move it so that I'm slightly more relaxed this way. And I think that will make a much more pleasant riding experience. So we'll ride there. I think that possibly since we have to wait for them to put the sensors on, and because it's a Saturday, they'll be real busy. We'll probably have some time just to screw around, but there's a lot of shopping nearby. And I'm almost thinking that we can maybe grab like a bite out to eat or something. I'm not sure. I feel like there are places there, but I'm not sure about the walking distance. Oh, don't you even think about it. A cat trying to get to my cheese. Think again. He's hiding. Now he's gotten down here. Fortunately, I have a big tall table right over here. But yes. Oh, let's see. Carrie says, what do you call an old snowman? A glass of water. Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and Sharon says, the cat has good taste, silly kitty. Indeed. I wish that he would come around here, though. So, because I already showed you guys Balius, but Ichka is like laying down over there. She is totally sacked out. So it's just this one. Oh, come here, you. There we go. We have the cat. Yes. Here we go. There's our lovely cat. He doesn't get no mama dinner, but at least we can have some lovin's. Then he's like, no, there's no cheese. I'm out of here. So, all right. But so what's everyone else's plans this weekend? I know we're getting ready for Friday Night Feast. I'm looking forward to that. It looks great. I always enjoy it because I get really inspired. For our Sunday coffee talk, I'm actually going to make a Thai-inspired red curry. It'll be very similar to other curries we've made in the past, but lately I've just been sharing my meal preps with you, and I think that that's good because it gives us ideas of like easy to do, but tasty and can be used for multiple meals. And don't start the cats. It's always suspicious when one of them is sacked out completely and the other goes over there and starts sniffing. So on that note, I'm going to go bust up some cats before they have a tussle. And I'll see you guys tonight on the Friday Night Feast. Oh, and Shelly and Heath, remind me to let you know a keto chow thing that happened. I placed my order today, and I used your link, but when I went there and did it, it wasn't showing up in the cart. I guess I don't have to reach out to you later. I'm just going to tell you now. it wasn't in the cart, so I just sent them an email with a screenshot of my order and said, hey, but I don't see their link showing up in my order. And typical of the wonderful customer service from KetoChow, they said they would, they made sure that you guys got the affiliate credits for it. So, all right, everyone, you have a great night. See you later this evening. Bye-bye.